watched Hustlers, which came out 2019 with Jennifer Lopez and Constance Wu. Wow. Inspired by a true story about some strippers in, I want to say Chicago? No, Wall Street, so definitely in New York, Manhattan. But yeah, what a story. And the performances were great. And J-Lo, geez, she's still really hot, isn't she? Like, however old she is now, like, you know, she had the whole Jenny from the Block thing, and yeah, the best ass in show business, I guess. But damn, that chick, you know, she's aged really well, and still sexy as hell. And she's really great in this, in the portrayal of this story. And again, I won't give away anything about the actual narrative. This is just my opinion of the film, but it was amazing. I mean, when I looked it up on Wikipedia, it said something like comedy thriller, and which I'm not sure I quite agree with. It definitely had its moments where it was funny because of things that were happening or things that were said, or, you know, just the attitude and sort of like, you know, really funny sort of, you know, people with attitude. And like Cardi B's in it for a bit. And yeah, it was just really, and again, it's another sort of female empowerment type thing, sort of taking control of what and owning things, and just yeah, it was, I mean, again, I don't want to get into the story, but it was just really great to see again this empowerment of, like, you know, someone growing within themselves, or you know, this idea of sisterhood, or taking care of, you know, fellow, you know, strippers or people in a similar situation type of thing. And this basically all happened, it starts off with Constance Wu being interviewed by Julia Stiles, and sort of getting to the heart of what had happened. And you sort of find out towards the end of the film, you know, the drama and stuff between J-Lo and Constance Wu, and everything that happened. And it was really well told, it was really well played, it was really the structure of the film, and also just how it was told, and it was really engaging. And then obviously you've got your cameo, I say cameo, I mean Usher playing himself, but it's really great because I suppose it was the time, they're talking about the time when sort of the crash of the market happened, whether it was, they don't mention Lehman Brothers, but it's the idea of sort of when, you know, the financial world was a bit like kind of thing. So it's around that time where, you know, people weren't spending in the strip bars and all this kind of thing. But yeah, it's just, I like the storytelling and the characters and stuff. You sort of see them sort of flip from sort of back then to now, and sort of just, well, not now, but at the time of, you know, whenever they're doing their interview. And then you sort of see the different interlinking stories, and you're like, oh no, you didn't see that one connected, and it's like, oh no, we did. And it's just, it was very well done, and really, yeah, it's definitely one to watch, and I really enjoyed it. And I think there's something about sort of the dynamic between Constance Wu and J-Lo, and just everything that happens. And it was really, you know, when you see a narrative, but there's no words, it's just literally stuff happening, and there's music overlaid, and there's something about how that's being put together that was really, it was just really well done. And I can't say that enough, because it was just, I was totally engaged. And I would, at this time, this was like last night when it was at the end of jam day, and I was just like, I was super tired, but I was totally engaged, and I was like, I was really wanting to stay awake for it, because I was just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And it's that kind of thing where it flips from being interviewed to what actually happened, and all this kind of sort of stuff where you're backtracking through time, as it were. And I love that, you know, sort of the backwards way of telling a story, that, you know, you're in a place and then you're telling it from the beginning, you know, and you're sort of cutting from what is one that. And I think a film that does that really well, and it's a bit messed up, Memento. What? I mean, it's a bit messed up. Like, the guy's got issues with his memory, and like his interactions with different types of people are crazy. So I think a friend of mine told me about an Easter egg on the DVD that actually, you know, it plays it chronologically, so what actually happened from his point of view, and you're like, what? But so I think that's what's really interesting about storytelling, and especially in film, how a director sort of wants the story to be told and how it's being told. It's very, very clever, and I was just very totally engaged. So I would absolutely suggest it. And yeah, female empowerment, and just, I suppose, maybe not female empowerment, but just this idea of like solidarity, but not, you know, just it's really weird, because there's moments between sort of in the relationship between this J-Lo and Constance Wu. I suppose J-Lo's her kind of mentor, and when you see them in similar situations, and then to see drama between them, to see the instant sort of connection, and then instant disparance of, why did you do this to me, kind of thing. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense right now, maybe, in terms of what I'm telling you if you haven't seen the film. So I would suggest watching it, because it is great, and it's really good. It is really good. And I've said that so many times, but that's me, and this is Tom. He's just jamming with me, my water bottle. So yeah, all day, every day.